Hey guys, my name's Chad Seaman. I am a territory manager with Building Material Distributors in Charlotte, North Carolina. With all that's going on in the world today, COVID-19, we are challenged, just like a lot of us are, as far as getting information to customers so they can be up to date with their products, but at the same time staying safe and keeping our safe distance. What we've been tasked to do is some short, informative documentaries as far as product knowledge is concerned. With that being said, I'd like to talk to you a little bit today about a product by the name of DuraLife. DuraLife is a composite decking that BMD exclusively carries here in the North Carolina territory. Throughout the presentation, we are going to put up some contact information so you'll be able to get in touch with us, answer any additional questions that I may not answer in the presentation, as well as little tidbits on links to the DuraLife websites and more informative installation guides. As we know, there are lots of composite decking brands out there. There's 6 or 8 that I can think of right off a hand. So, of course, I guess the main thing it comes down to is why is DuraLife different than any of these others, the Trex, the AZEKs, and so forth. DuraLife, for one, is a capped material, and it is made out of polypropylene. So you have a wood fiber or wood flour and resin in the center, which is capped with polypropylene over the top of that. Polypropylene is an extremely durable material. It's actually used in a lot of the components that are inside of your engine compartment. Your battery box is made out of that. A lot of your cable housings and so forth in your car compartment are made out of polypropylene. That tells you that it can not only withstand the heat, but it can take the cold also, and the abuse of, battery acid and things of that nature. One of the real benefits here on the DuraLife decking is how fast it goes down. The end user, your homeowner, will absolutely love the product because it has a beautiful look to it, which we'll get to here in just a minute. You've got multiple different colors, multiple different profiles, solid colors, striated, and so forth. But who's really going to love this product is the contractor, the installer. That's where we're really going to set ourselves apart from some of the competitors. As you know, most hidden fastener systems, they have a grooved board. They either use 16, 24 on center, depending on the manufacturer. But what you have to do is install a stainless steel clip or a galvanized clip every 12 inches on these boards. With that being said, there is a ton of these clips that have to go down to install one of the competitive brands. Essentially, over a 20 by 20 deck, the approximate savings by using this new clip system that I'm going to show you from DuraLife is approximately $250. So right off the bat, you're saving $250 as far as product is concerned. But where you're really going to get the savings is the speed and how fast it goes down. That's why the installers and the contractors are going to love this product. It goes down 50% faster than an AZEK, a Trex, a Fiberon, where you're down on your hands and your knees and you're screwing individual boards in. With that being said, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the product and tell you a little bit about how it's attached, and we'll get it moving from there. A couple of different profiles on the boards. There's one called a Siesta board, which is a solid board that looks like this. Then there's one that we carry and stock in multiple different colors and lengths, which is called the MVP board. What that does is we've actually cut grooves out of the board. So what it does is makes the board a whole lot lighter, makes it more cost efficient to you guys also. Now, of course, the first thing most people are going to ask is, hey, you got all these grooves cut out of the board. Is it going to be weaker? Absolutely not. This is actually based on like an I-beam technology. So the beams that we put in the board where the grooves are make the boards extremely rigid. We got a couple of different colors also. There's 8 different colors in total. There's 4 colors in what we call the landscape collection. The landscape collection is a solid such as this. And then we have, then we have the hardwoods collection. Hardwood is going to be the most popular product simply because of the variations that is throughout the wood. It gives you a nice natural look. It's one of the very few companies that has a non-repeat pattern also. Some of the competitors out there, you'll get 25, 30 different deck boards. You know, out of those 25 or 30, you'll have 8 or 10 of them that will look identical. So you see that same repeating pattern, and you can tell it's a man-made product. Most people with this, they want a natural look, but they want the ease and the maintenance of a synthetic. That's exactly what this product is going to give you. Again, the real key here is going to be the installation and the speed of the product. The faster you put it down, the more money you save. This can be a one-man job. One guy can lay out the decks. He can come in, he can get in and out of the job in half of the time that he can when he goes down on his hands and knees and puts each individual board down with a hidden fastener system. Of course, as we know, time is money, so we get you out of the job and on to the next one. With that being said, we offer what's called a step clip system. Step clip is going to look like this. It's going to be a profile. It's going to be 36 inches long. It's going to have room for 4 boards in it. I'm only showing 2 for demonstration purposes and space parameters. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to take these polypropylene step clips, you're going to lay them down over all of your joists. And what that's going to do, it's going to do 2 things. For one, it's going to allow you to, in a few minutes, as I'll show you, insert the boards in a very timely fashion into each step clip. But 2, it's also going to serve as a protection plate over top of your joist. Therefore, there's no need for deck ledger flashing. Again, it's a 2-in-1 product. It's attaching your boards to the ledger as well as protecting the ledger, so it's saving you money. Essentially what you're going to do is there's a male and a female end on each step clip, and what you're going to do is you're going to hook these together, and they are going to be installed on top of the joist again with 2 either stainless steel or hot galvanized roofing tacks, which we provide for you. They come in 2 different ways. You can either have them hand drive if you want to put them in with a hammer, or if you want them in a coil, we can send them to you in a coil. So you can put them in your gun, speed up the process even more, which is what most people prefer. Again, what you do is lay these out along your deck ledger boards or your joist. When you come to the end of one, you're going to have a female piece. You simply slide the male piece in, and you keep going until you get to the end of the board. After that, you do that across each of your joists, is the installation of the boards. Again, this is where the real money savings comes in. All you're going to do on this is, normally you would step on this product. I don't have anyone holding my camera, so I'm going to show you the best I can. You have a grooved side on each of the boards and a grooved side on each of the step clips. Essentially what you want to do is put one edge of your board in the step clip, put your other board edge down. Normally you would step on this, but what I'm going to do is use a little bit of brute force instead. You'll notice that snap as it goes in. That's letting you know, it's giving you an audible cue. That board is locked into place. That board is not coming out at all. From there, different profile board, same step clip, universal. You would go on to your next board. Exact same process. Put your next board down, step on that board, it's locked into place. Deck boards come in a couple of different lengths, 12 foot, 16 foot, and 20 foot. The profile that we do keep in stock, the MVP, is going to be the most cost effective. It is recommended for 16-inch on center. Now, a couple of different things that you can do with this product. With the step clip system, it is primarily for a linear deck. So boards are all going to run the same direction. That's the only way this is going to work as far as your installation is concerned. A lot of the decks we see around the lakes around here, they've gotten very creative as far as their patterns are concerned. They want starburst patterns. They want geometric patterns, crazy things, you know, to make their decks look really nice. Hey, we're all for it. With that being said, if you do not have a linear pattern of deck and you need to put your boards on a 45-degree angle, I'll put all the specifications up there. It does drop your on center down to 12 inches instead of the 16-inch, but no problem there. It's just like everybody else's board. We do have an alternate way that you can put these boards down. this is what they call a fascinator. Fascinating. And it's basically your traditional hidden fastener clip. So basically the way this is going to work is just like the step clip would, but you're going to be able to put this in any direction you want, simply because of the fascinator clip. You have grooves on either side of the board. You have grooves on either side of the fascinator clip. You have a pre-loaded stainless steel black tip head screw in here. That way you do not see any of the silver screws when you look down between the boards. Basically what this is going to do is screw down into your joist, and it's going to attach just like your traditional hidden fastener system. Polypropylene also, again, polypropylene made your car battery and all of your engine components. The boards have a 25-year lifetime or a 25-year warranty on them. We have not seen hardly any problems with this board. One thing a lot of people do ask is when we're using a deck board such as this, is what happens when I stain it, or maybe I burn it. I drop a hot charcoal out of my grill and it burns the deck board. With most other systems, what you're going to have to do, unfortunately, if you burn the 4th board in, maybe the 10th board in, you've got to take out the first 9 boards to get to that 10th board, and you got to take out every single one of those hidden fastener clips. A lot of the times you can't use them again, so you're starting over buying those clips again. One of the true benefits of the DuraLife system and the step clip system is, for some reason, if you do have that situation, essentially all you're going to need to do is get your skill saw out, set it to the proper depth. You're going to rip straight down the middle of this board. When you do, what that's going to do is allow you to butterfly this board open. It's going to leave you with a fresh new channel to bring a brand new board in, pop a brand new board in. Your repair is complete. Again, we have 4 different colors in 2 different selections. The MVP boards with the grooves, as well as the Siesta collection, which is the solid board. A little bit more money, a little heavier board also. One of them is not necessarily better than the other. Essentially what it is going to be more competitive price point than the other. Again, we got a lot of links that we're going to put up on the screen for you guys, so please take advantage of the links. Look into the product. Find a new way to sell this to your customers. Find a way to sell it to the end users, but most importantly, at store level, sell it to the contractors, sell it to the installers. They're the ones that are going to save 50% as far as their time is concerned. Time is money. They're in a job, they're out of a job, they're on to the next job. That's where the real benefit comes in. Trying to sell it to the homeowner is, it's an easy sale. People love decking. But where you're really going to get someone selling the product for you is selling it into your contractors and installers. Check back with us at BMD for a lot of other products that we do offer. We're going to bring a lot more editorial and documentaries to you over the next couple of weeks. Hope you check them out.